How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of SevTech Ages. Today we're going right back into the Twilight Forest because in between episodes I have finished clearing that little dungeon thing that we were doing last episode, or at least lighting it up. I haven't fought the boss, so we still have that left to go, but this is all of the loot that we got from clearing that whole thing. Everything's torched up, everything is blocked off, so that I know where I need to go exactly, and I'm not just running around like a headless chicken again. But before we head back in there, I do want to make some gears. So I want to make a helmet because we currently don't have one. Our copper one broke. Our chest piece and our pants are very close to breaking, but we don't have very much of this night gear. So this is the stuff that we're getting from the little crab guys that we were killing, and currently it's pretty good. So we're making our stuff out of that. We have 6 ingots left over, which will go towards something potentially if we do end up needing it. But right now, let's throw that on. We're going to leave our boots in our inventory so that we can still use our bounty boots to get around. But for the most part, I think we are good to go to just jump right back in and fight the thing. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I also made a backpack. So this guy right here, which is what we're using now, and I made that because I kept running out of inventory space when I was clearing the little dungeon during the episode, and I got kind of fed up with it, and I thought there would be more loot in there, but as soon as I made the backpack, there was, I think, 1 or 2 chests that I found after the fact, and that was it. But yeah, I got a little annoyed because the boss is right here near the entrance. So we take this left, we go through here, we head downstairs, and we head through this one, I believe, unless it was the one on the left there. But I think it's this one because I marked all the dirt pathways on top lead to something. So this is either going to be the spawners with the little crab dudes, which that is the spawners with the little crab dudes. Okay, so we need to head back real quick and make that right, and that should take us right to the boss fight. One of these pathways, it's very, very close to the spawn entrance. It was indeed this pathway, so this should be the boss spawn, and I'm just going to go ahead and get these there. I'm going to move those to our hotbar, and yeah, we should, hopefully, be able to win against this guy. I don't know if I should be killing the little dudes on the sides or not. It looks like maybe it's worthwhile because they just don't spawn back, it looks like. So that's that guy dealt with. We got 2 more. Although it looked like we just killed the biggest one. Unless the big one teleported out of the room. I don't see it anymore. Come down, please. Thank you. We got 1 hit left. There you go. And we got a phantom helmet. That's cool. Is that what we were looking for? I don't think it is. I think we were looking for a statue again, right? Oh, here we go. Yeah, we had it in this chest in the middle. So we got a new sword. That does... I don't know what that was. It does a little bit less than the one that we currently have. We also got the trophy and the shaders. We got a pickaxe. We got 3 pickaxes. Cool. We got a chest piece and 2 helmets as well. That chest piece is better. Let's swap that over. And annoyingly, these helmets are also slightly better than the one we just made. So I'm going to swap those on. But that is that for this little area. Now we should be able to go into that tower without the little force field or the darkness thing around us. But before we do that, I still have 2 of these spawners in this area. So I don't know if there's a limit to how many spawn out of this thing before it breaks. But if it does, then I'll have to go to the other one as well. But right now, what I want to do is actually farm up a bit more of the pieces here because I want to make the pants. Ours are just about broken, and we don't have a set of the phantom stuff to replace it with. So I'm going to farm up a little bit of these guys. I think I only need a couple more ingots. I had 6 left over, so I only need 1 more thing. I only have 1 of the nuggets left over. So I need 9 or so ingots or nuggets, and then I can make the pants as well. So I'll do this for a few minutes here, and then we can go try and fight the big ghast in that tower as well, or at least clear the tower. Alrighty, well, here's the tower that we're going to be heading on into now that we can actually see it. It should also not have a force field on it, which it doesn't, so that's good. We're going to have to keep an eye out for... There's 2 advancements we can get. So we have to fight the boss, that's one of them, and then we can find a mystery meal somewhere in here, and then we also have the piston stuff that we need to keep an eye out for as well. So we're going to have to try and make sure that we grab all these things in one go. I don't want to have to make multiple trips back and forth here. Oh, but look at this. On the first floor, we've got a lamp. We got some dispensers, a cauldron, a brewing stand. I'm going to take that right now because I don't have a blaze rod thing just yet, so that's going to come in handy. I kind of thought this whole tower was going to be full of stuff to fight, but a whole good portion of this place is just empty, so we're just going to cheese this since we got the jumpy boots. So let's go ahead and skip over this stuff. And it looks like we have some sort of a little puzzle type maze thing right here, which I'm sure is pretty fun to do, but honestly, we're just going to skip on over that as well. So let me do one of these. And then we can do another one of these, and then we're past that little stage. Hello, Mr. Spider. Goodbye. Oh, we can't place down torches. These things are breaking the torches instantly. So let's just run through. What are these guys? Carrots or something in the background there? Probably. Not really worth getting. And let's walk on through here. We got a spawner. Oh, we got a blaze spawner. Ooh, okay. I'm not going to break that because we could potentially want to come back here and farm these guys at some point, right? We can come turn the fire off, maybe figure out how to disable the little laser thing that's breaking our torches, and then go from there. Here's a piston. Okay. I want to break that because that is one of our advancements, so give me that, please. It's a sticky piston, so apparently that doesn't count for the advancement. And there wasn't anything left in that other tower, so we're in a different one. And right now we have a chest, and we also have a lot of floors here. Hello, buddy. Want to not get shot by that, please. Let's see, what does this lead us to? Another one of these rooms that has another sticky piston and a repeater and all that. Cool. Looks like we have another spawner, which is for the spiders. Okay. And then on the tip top here, we have another chest. So let's get this. Oh, there's the cake stuff that we're looking for. Tower key, some armor, and some loot. That is nice. There's like a little puzzle down here where we walk past that first chest because it had a piston attached to it. Okay, here's the piston I was talking about. So we push this, and then it should open something for us to be able to access this chest, although I don't see anything. Can we just break this? That's probably it. Okay. Ooh, we got some diamonds. We've got another one of these guys. So I think we currently have enough to make, I want to say 2 or 3 of the tier 2s. So we're still quite a ways away from being able to actually craft the thing that we needed. So either I've missed a couple chests or they have burned because this door looks like it needs 4 of these keys and we currently only have 1. So I'm not sure how we get through this because there's no other chest that I can see. I cleared this side of the tower. It goes up a little bit. There's no chest in there. I cleared this one. This is where we got the key. And then I cleared that way, and that is also not have any keys in it. So I don't know what I'm missing, unless I do have to do these little mini games here to get the keys from those things, I guess. That could potentially be what's happening. Oh, you know what? I was exploring a little bit more, and I just found another pathway that I have yet to go. So that had a golem in it. That was kind of cool. I've never seen that guy before. It's got a vanilla skeleton in it. Go away, please. And it looks like maybe we have a chest right here as well. Nope, that's a spawner. Okay. And is there a chest under them? Doesn't look like it. It looks like it's maybe just the wood. So I'm not exactly sure. But, yeah, we got another piston. Oh, there we go. We got a chest right here. Cool. And once again, we do not have a key in there. This is not looking too hot here. So I'm kind of wondering if we just cheese this then, because we are high enough up. If we fall, I just have to run up the tower. That's not really that bad. But I couldn't grab it. Oh, I couldn't grab it. Okay, hold on one second. If we go back this way and we get on to, let's see, we go back on that tower since we were just there. Whoop. And then from here, let's see. If we can go through that window, we might be able to then backtrack into the tower like that. Or we also have that right there. That is a ledge. So come on, good bounce. There we go. All right. And let's see. Let's try and get up there. Maybe that's a doable jump. That was a bad jump because we hit a ledge. Well, I think we're only 1 or 2 jumps away from hitting the top of the tower here and fighting the boss. So I didn't really intend on cheesing the entire tower here, but not having the keys and not knowing how to get the other keys, since there was really no other pathways other than jumping to the other towers like I've done. So, I mean, it is what it is, I guess. Oh, that was a bad jump. No, it wasn't. It was okay. Cool. Okay, we're up here. I want these on our hotbar. I'm actually going to change bows real quick. We're going to use an infinity bow that I found inside of the dungeon that we were clearing for the night dude. And what do these guys give us? These are pretty good foods, I guess. Not really something we want to use. I think we're good to go. So we're going to try and summon this dude in. Unless it's already summoned in and it's just... There we go. Hello, buddy. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Okay. So for this guy, we're going to have to suck his little minions into this thing. And I think there's 4 of them around here, but I don't see his little minions just yet. So maybe we just have to do a certain amount of damage to him before it summons them in. Oh, there we go. We got a couple there. And we suck them in with this. Oh, we broke the redstone signal. Oh, no, 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 no. We need that. We need that now. I may do this. It sucks them in, please. It's supposed to suck them in. Hello? It's not doing it. There we go. Okay, we have to kill them close to this thing while it's going. My bad. Misunderstood it. But there was definitely more than one. I don't know where they all just went. Oh, we got more of them to spawn. Cool. And once this thing is full, if we can get a couple more to spawn, that would be ideal. Oh, actually, it was already charged up and ready to go. It only needed 2 of them. Oh my goodness, that is so loud. And I think I also wasted that because he was supposed to be over the thing when we popped that, and they were definitely not over it. Okay, let's charge it back up here. That should be fine, I think. I don't know why they're jumping away. You know what? Hold on, let's step on it while it's over. It's not triggered yet. Dang it. Okay, we need maybe 1 or 2 more, I guess. And then it should be charged again. I'm trying to get the little dudes to come back, but they just up and disappeared. Okay, it's ready to go. And I didn't trigger it in time. Or I guess it's not ready to go. It didn't trigger that time. Oh, you know what? We broke the redstone again. And we don't have any of the stuff on there now. We might be able to do this, though. Oh, we can't do that because we don't have access to that thing. Oh, that stinks. Okay, 1 second. We have redstone in our bag. We have a stick and some... No, we don't. I was going to try and make a whatchamacallit, a lever. Okay, let's do that. And make sure that he's actually over it this time. And then we can... He's right over it now. Okay, cool. Trigger, please. Thank you. And we should be able to do a whole lot of damage to him real quickly here now that he's stuck on the ground. And he's back up in the air. Cool. I'm kind of tempted to actually break this stuff and then just have the pressure plate there because the redstone keeps getting broken over and over again because he keeps shooting at us. Right? That should work. Turn all that out. Let's plop that back over there. If he breaks this one, then we don't really have a way of triggering this again. But you know what? If this one does break, then we should have a couple more in the area, I do believe. So it's not a complete loss here if that does indeed happen. We can trigger this again. He's right over it. Thank you. And he's almost dead. We got one more push here as long as we can activate this again. It's actually not spawning the little dudes anymore, so that should do it. There we go. And I imagine most of his stuff just landed in fire, which is going to be really great for us, but... Oh, hello, little dudes. You guys were just hanging out there, not helping your buddy, huh? Oh, we got a lot of the guys over here. Okay. We don't need them. I don't see any of the fiery ash stuff on the ground, or the flamey tear things that we needed. So that's not good. Did we collect any? We did not. It died right over here somewhere, so... unless it fell all the way down, or maybe there's a chest in the middle. There is. Look at that. Okay. So those guys I don't want to shoot at us. We only got 8 of them. That kind of sucks. I didn't realize it was going to be tied to just the box. I thought maybe it would also drop them out of its inventory when we killed it, but that's not the case. So it's looking like I have to clear 1 more of these towers because we need at least 4 gears, and each of those gears is 4 ingots, and one of these bottles is 1 ingot. So we have enough to make 2 gears right now. So I'm going to jump around, find 1 more of these. That should be a normal piston. There we go. That should also complete the other advancement. Oh, actually, no, because that's the thing behind it. But we need to make a Carnite generator, which I don't know what that is. So let's see if there's anything else down here, because there's a lot of this building we haven't messed with. This actually might be the generator, because it looks like a whole-on little thing here. So let's trigger all these guys. And maybe, there we go. I feel like that's going to blow up. I don't know anything that does that normally. Sounds like it's going to blow up. It's doing something. Please don't kill me. I want that, though. Yoink. And it blew up. Okay, cool. We got a gas tier. We got some more redstone. We got some of this stuff. I'll take that gladly. And we had something else that was the recipe for. So what is this? It just spawned a bunch of these little dudes? They're just normal, right? They're not going to drop the stuff that we need? It would be cool if you did. That's just meat. And... yeah, that's just meat. Okay. I want to get back out real quick, actually, and just see, because one of those guys did look kind of purple. The guy that kind of flew away there. It looked a little purple to me. I fell out completely, didn't I? Okay, that's great. Never mind. Not going to look at the purple guy. I'm going to jump around and start looking for another tower that I can clear, and hopefully, in a minute here, we can actually craft the the coal engine and get the advancements done for this age, well, I had to clear out 3 more of the towers to get the tiers that we needed. So right now we have 22 of them, which is cool. We also have a couple of these things which I need to eat so that we get the advancement. I also grabbed one of the carbonite reactor things, so that completed the advancement as well when I did that. So that was my bad on blowing up the first one that we came across. But as far as everything else goes, we have just about everything now to be able to craft this thing, except one major issue. I didn't realize this was actually a different table than the one that we built last episode. So to do this, we have everything once again, except for these guys right here, which is the maze stones. So I have yet to see any mazes inside of the Twilight Forest. I know what I'm looking for. I know what is inside of them. I've just not stumbled across any of them in my little adventure here. And I'm also not sure if we're able to even mine this stuff right now, because there is a specific pickaxe that you need to break this stuff, I believe. So I'm gonna head back in there. I've also found 3 of these guys, which are vanilla maps. I thought they were the maze map thing. So we want one of these guys, actually, which we have a bunch of the feathers. I went ahead and ran back in and killed a bunch of ravens with our looting swords that we've gotten from running the other thing. We have a couple of them now with looting too. So I have a whole bunch of the feathers. I'm going to make maybe 2 of these maps, because these are going to show us the areas on the map with little icons that we can go and clear. So I'm going to make 2 of these real quick so that we can actually see where potentially one of the little maze things are. So that way we can see whether or not we do have the ability to grab one of those stones right now, or a couple of those stones, because we need 3, or we need 4 of them for the table there. I accidentally placed down the cake thing, but this should make the advancement, and there it is. Cool. So the feather thing was also an advancement as well. So not that advancement, it was over here. Okay. So we have, oh, you know what? I think I just crafted the wrong map. We want to make the magic map. We just made, what did we just make? A magic, oh, that is a never mind, I'm stupid. Okay, we have 2 of them. We're going to jump right back in there. We're going to burn one of them at the spawn to see if we have any of the mazes close by. And let's see if we do. So we've got Nagas that way. We've got a Twilight dude that away. We've got hedge mazes close by. We've got a couple Yeti things. We've got the Ice Queen in that multicolored building thing over in the ice. So not what we're looking for. I'm going to head that away, I think. Oh, that's actually the Dark Forest. I've explored a bit of this place so far. So the towers were pretty far apart here, which is not great for me. It took me a couple hours to get all this stuff done, but we got it all going. So I'm going to jump around, explore this thing, and then once it's done, I'm going to go quite a ways away from it and burn the other map and see if I can stumble across one of these mazes or not today. All right, well, I'm pretty sure this is not what I'm looking for, but there is a new icon on the minimap here that I'm running toward, and it's right over on this area here. And I've not seen this biome, but, well, actually, no, I went through 1 or 2 of these yesterday when I was looking for the towers, so that's kind of neat, but it's right in front of us, that thing right there. What is this exactly? So we've got a little structure. We got some pigs. Hello. We've got a big thing over here. It doesn't seem to be angry. Oh, it's the questing ram. Oh, that's cool. Oh, there's also a cave right here. Is this what we're looking for? This is just a little hole in the wall. Never mind. That's not what we're looking for. But we have the questing ram. So this is its own little advancement. Doesn't really do anything, but we can give it, I believe, all the colors of wool. So I don't have shears on me, so we should be able to do this, right? And then maybe we chuck this at it, or it wants full wool blocks. It might want full wool blocks. Ooh, you know what? Hold on. We can actually give it a couple colors right now, since they're in there. There we go. We got 2. We've got 3. And I think all we got to do is give this thing all 16 colors of wool, and then it completes that little side quest. So that's kind of neat. But anyways, I'm going to get back to looking here. I finally found the thing that we're looking for, and I got a little confused, honestly, because I was looking for a completely different icon. I thought I was looking for a cow, but that is not the case. We were looking for a little gray square. And I didn't realize that's what we were looking for, so I ran past several of them. We're currently standing by 4, unless these are all just entrances to the same one. And the other thing that kind of threw me for a loop is that the Hydra boss is in the middle of this area. I didn't realize that was a thing. I thought these were maybe like little caves or something on the outskirts, so I didn't really pay any attention to it. But on the other map that we were doing, right there by our portal, we have 2 of them on the top right. which I guess we have 4 of them if it circles around that Hydra over there as well. And then we have another set on the bottom there as well. We have one kind of poking through on the very bottom, and then another one on the bottom right there as well. So we potentially have 16 of these mazes to clear today, and hopefully we're able to either mine the stone, which we can find out right now, or we can maybe find the pickaxe thing that we're looking for. And this is pretty slow, but it's progressing. So let's just see if we are able to grab this. We still need the little coin-looking thing, which I think you only get from this thing. So we do have to clear it regardless. And we can indeed mine it from these. Okay. So that's completely fine. I will sit here and mine the things that we need for that table real quick. Hopefully we have all the stone here. But we are going to clear it regardless. Like I said, we still need that little coin. And I think we need the maze map, or no, maybe the maze map or just the magic map again. I don't exactly remember which one we needed for the apple here, but I would like to get at least the little coin thing for the apple here if we can. Well, I couldn't have picked a better one to start with because this has a tree blocking the whole entrance, so I'm mining my way down here, but we're just about in here. Our axe already broke, so I can't mine it with a normal axe. I had to punch everything out here. But it's going to be nice since at least this is going to indicate the entrance and exit for us, so I don't have to run around and try and find that again. Anyways, though, we are down, so I don't know how much of this I'm going to show because this is a maze, and it's going to take a while to clear this thing. I'm going to try and keep track of where I'm going. I'm going to be marking things off as I go this time instead of having to come back and then remark everything like I did with the last place. So, yeah. If I stumble across anything loot-wise, I'll try and show you guys that, but for the most part, it's just going to be me running down hallway after hallway, so that's not going to be super exciting here. Speaking about loot here, we've got our first chest. We got some blaze rods in there. That's nice. Really not much else that is useful, and we have another one over here, which, again, doesn't really have anything all that useful other than the blaze rods, so let's continue looting here. All right, well, I'm on the second level of this maze, and I found 2 chests, and both of them have a maze map focus in them. So that is what we came here for. And these guys are also really, really good. So maybe it drops it. It didn't drop it, but they are dropping these guys. So I have 3 of them so far just from killing those slimes. So that's been pretty cool. But I am going to be using one of these maze map focuses to actually make the maze map thing itself. So we need paper, and then we need to get our crafting table here. So let's do one of these. We can see the recipe like that. And we only want to make one. I need the other one for the apple, so we'll hold on to that one. And this is going to show us everything inside of here. So we can use this to kind of keep track of where we are, and hopefully we can find the boss. Although I don't think it's necessary for us to kill the boss right now. But it does unlock, I think, the Hydra area, probably, and that's somehow how we get the cinder thing that we also need from this place as well. So actually we're on this one here. So we need to kill the boss to get the Stroganoff thing. If we're lucky inside of this maze, there might be the pickaxe area for us to find that. I think it's a secret room. And then we can go potentially fight the Hydra as well because we need to gain access to the next area to get that thing. So let me go and run around here. I don't know how many layers are in this maze. There could be more. But like I said, we're on the second one down. So I got to clear this place out. And maybe we have the boss's location somewhere in here as well. That would be nice. I think we might have gotten a little lucky here. So the block right in front of us on the minimap is the secret room that has a chance of having that maze breaker in it. So we're going to dig through there. And then that way on the minimap, you can see like 3 big red mushrooms on it in a square room. That is the boss location. So we're going to go in here, see if we have the maze breaker. If not, we're going to go right over there and fight the boss in 2 seconds. Well, I thought I was being safe there, but I apparently wasn't. I accidentally punched the pressure plate there, which triggered the TNT, and then in my brilliance there, I thought I could withstand the TNT going off, which turned out not to be the case. So I grabbed everything out of one chest real quick. I'm pretty sure there was no maze pickaxe in that, so we don't have that. And whatever else was in the other chest is completely gone, as you can see here on the ground. There's only blocks and then our gravestones, so now comes the fun part of having to run. Oh, I don't really have another atlas. Oh, no. Okay, well, I've got to run, I don't know how far to get back to this thing. I got to make another pair of jumpy boots. And, oh, you know what? It actually spawned us back in here. And with 2 pieces of our gear. Okay. That doesn't do us any favors. Our portal, if this is the same frost biome, I don't know why it spawned me here. It's going to kill us again as soon as I fall down, because there's no... That's really dumb. Okay, well, yeah. Is it going to spawn me up there? It's going to spawn me up here again. Why are you doing this now? I'm going to break an ice block. Firstly, you got to get rid of this guy. Get out of here. Go. Can we get water flow in? There we go. It's just going to freeze again, but that's fine. We'll just take it down. Our portal should be over there. If this is the same ice biome that is near it. If it's not, then I have no idea where we're at right now. But we need to grab this grave because this has the location for our other grave. All right, sweet. It was indeed the same ice biome here. So our portal's there. And yeah, I got to get some armor. I got to get the bouncy boots. I've got to make another atlas. Hopefully it shares the information, because if not, then I do have to use these guys to try and find our body back over there. But I'm pretty sure the ice thing's there. I think I'm behind the ice thing on another map, or I'm on that corner. I don't remember which way I went, but we have a map. So hopefully with an atlas we can see which way we need to go. It's also nighttime, which is fantastic for us. So yeah, I'm gonna try and get our stuff back here in 2 seconds. So I was about to head back into the twilight, but I realized we actually have a new atlas that unlocked in Age 2, which I didn't realize. It's from Bibliocraft, so I'm actually gonna craft one of those as well as the old atlas as well here. So to do that, we need a map, some paper, a book. I don't know if it has to be this specific book. If it does, then that is fine. I can throw that together real quick. But I do have some normal books that are like glimmering already from the little area that we've been going, right? The little dudes that we kill, the little goblin guys, drop these. So I'm going to try with that. We have 2 enchantment books that I would have liked to put on our gear, but I'm going to just throw it into this thing. Hopefully we can use these. It doesn't say it has to be a specific one. So we're going to use those for the atlas here. But we need to craft this one, and then we can craft this one, which I've already gotten all of the iron put together here. We're going to take the iron from that. We can... Do we not have more iron? We probably do in the other box, but we also have the maps. So I don't remember if I said where I got those from, but inside of the twilight, there are little buildings, and inside of those, they have a chest, and in those chests, there are empty maps. So there's one so far. I only hit 3 of those buildings, and all 3 of those buildings had 3 maps in them. So that was pretty good. But we got a stack of iron, so we should be able to craft that. We also only have 4 ender pearls. I thought I had more than that, but I guess not. Okay, that is fine. Let's throw together the normal atlas, just in case this one doesn't do what I want. And it's also a fresh atlas as well. Oh, that's horrible. Okay. Well, that's of no use to us then, because I need to see where we're going. And that's not going to show us, so that stinks. And it looks like we do have to craft that specific book to get this thing crafted. So let me throw one of those together real quick. We have all the stuff. I just need to go get another piece of leather because I don't have any more ready to go here. All right, well, there's our first set of the atlas. And then for the next recipe here, we have the enchanted books. I don't know why it's again telling me that it's not. So hopefully we can place these there. So let's just plop those there. We can indeed. Okay, so this has an unknown map as well as an internal compass. So let's see what that entails. Oh, no. That's what kind of map it is? That sucks. Okay. I didn't realize that's what it was going to be. I don't know what all this means inside of here either. So that kind of sucks. But you know what? I'm going to take it with us just in case. Maybe it works like the other atlas. We have both of them now. I'm just going to take them both with us. And we're going to go get our stuff. But first, I need to jump out into the ocean and collect our gravestone because I got killed by a shark on the way home. So that was cool. Alrighty, there's our loot. There's the shark that killed us as well. Get away from me, please. But yeah, I'm going to go back to where we died inside of the maze. And then all that's pretty much left in there for us to do is just fight the boss because I don't think these things have multiple secret rooms, so that was our one and only chance there to try and get the maze thing. So it is what it is. I'm going to wander back over there. It's going to take me a little while because I didn't have enough slime to make the bouncy boots. So I have to walk all the way back, which is kind of annoying, but it kind of is what it is at this point. Alrighty, we have finally made it back to our gear, so that is pretty good. I want to see, do we have room for any of this stuff to drop in there? Cool. We've got all of our armor we can swap back to. We've got our charm that I need to throw back into our thing so I can eat quicker. Running all the way back here was not the funnest thing I could have done here, but you know what? We got back, so now we just gotta try and find some way of cramming everything into our inventory. All right, well, we got everything back in our inventory ready to go, but one thing that kind of sucks right now is that the minimap is not working for some reason. I tried dropping it and picking it back up to see if our icon would start moving, but it's not. So one of these pathways leads to the boss. I just got to find out which one of them does that. Also, I don't know what I got from that chest exactly. I'll probably throw like a freeze frame up, but we got an ender chest for sure. We got the axe for sure, and maybe some of the steel leaf stuff that I'm wearing right now, but I'm not 100% sure. There was only like maybe 4 or 5 items that I grabbed from inside of that chest before it all blew up, so we didn't really get too much stuff. We did get this axe that does a little bit more damage, so it does 10 hearts right now. So hopefully that means it's going to do pretty well against the boss here. But let me get back to trying to find it, because I know it's down here somewhere. I was near it. I just didn't go into the room with him. Aha, I found him. Okay, so I am going to potentially cheese this a little bit. Can I hit him from out here? I can. So I'm just going to kill everything that I can from out in this hallway. Why am I taking damage? I don't know what's... maybe he's hitting me back through the hole there? Not exactly sure, but yeah, I'm just going to cheese this. I don't really want to die again and have to run all the way back over here, so I'm going to do this as safely as I can, and then hopefully we get the stew from this guy so that we're actually able to go into the next location, which is the Hydra that's close by here. And that is the boss done. That was a lot quicker than I thought it was going to be. I didn't hit him too many times with this axe, but that was pretty much all she wrote there, so I'm going to light everything up. We don't have the inventory space for all of this stuff. We are running really... Oh, we got another one of those. That's great. I need one of those. I would love to make another map here in another dungeon so that we can try and get that axe again, or the pickaxe again. This is also the stew that we were looking for, so this should complete the advancement, and there we go. So now we can go into the Hydra area without getting caught on fire or taking the burn damage. Well, now that we have everything from the Twilight Forest, we are just about ready to progress to the new age. We are just missing one thing. So onto this engine, we need to actually have a red gem or a crimson gem, which I don't have. I have a yellow one, I have a green one, and I had the blue one to make the smeltery. So I need to very quickly run back into the Between Lands and try and find a red one. That is the only holdup right now. We have everything else. We have the fiery ingots. We have the other stuff in the smeltery right now smelting down. So that is the only thing we're missing. So even at nighttime, we're not making enough starlight to actually craft this engine. So the highest that we get is around midnight, right around this gold chest. So what I'm going to do right now is actually craft this guy right here, because we need that for another thing. If I'm understanding the booklet correctly, the lenses that we made last time to try and make the star metal, which I never ended up using because we got the star metal the other way, we're able to use these things and point them at the altar to provide a little bit more starlight. So hopefully that's the case. All right, well, it's midnight, and the bar is not going any higher than it normally does. So I'm guessing these are not doing what I thought they would, and that's not great for us. Alrighty, well, quite a bit of time has passed, and you'll notice that we have a couple more structures on the outside of our main one here, but those are just astral relays. Those allow us to provide more star power to our altar, and right now we have just enough to actually craft this engine. So we're gonna go ahead and start the crafting of that before it gets any later and we don't have enough power, because there's been quite a few days that have passed between, or like in-game days here, because I have to wait until nighttime every time to do this. And a minute ago I made the mirrors. Those didn't really do anything for us. I made one of these. It didn't really do anything for us. So I made all 4 of them, and the only reason that I knew to do this was because I looked it up on Reddit, and there was a post where someone had a screenshot of their astral build where you have it set up to provide as much star power, I guess, as possible. So they had 4 of these things 16 blocks away from the altar, and then in the corner bits there's like a big crystal thing, which I don't know what that is exactly, but we didn't need it, thankfully enough. But there is our engine, and there is the last advancement done for the age. We are now in age 3, So let's see, what do we got there? It looks like we're going to take a trip on over to the Nether, and we start messing with immersive engineering. We have another prospecting thing. We have ore excavation, which is going to be very, very nice to start using instead of having to mine everything one by one. And we also have Steve's carts. That's awesome. All right, so we are not going to dive into any more advancements today. I just want to very quickly see, now that we're in a new age, do we have paper stuff now? We do, look at that. So that is really nice. I am going to go ahead and farm up a bunch of wood, or paper in between episodes here, because I would really like to craft the paper tools for next episode. But what I think I'm going to do is actually slow some stuff down here for the advancements for next episode and actually try and focus in on getting our hands on that map. The main things that we're missing still are 2 bosses, I believe, from the Twilight. So we need to get our hands on the lamp as well as the Alpha Fur, which I believe are both 2 bosses there. And then we also need to go back to the Between Lands and get our hands on that ring. So we're very, very close to getting it done. I am actually going to grind a couple of these guys in between episodes. I'm just going to go back to the Twilight and gather up a few more. We currently have 19 tier 1s, and we need 32 tier 1s to get the 2 tier 3s that we need. So I'm going to go grind those, maybe just jump back into one of the little underground night temples or something, or maybe one of the mazes and farm up the slimes to gather up the rest of these things, but I'll hopefully have that stuff squared away, so that way next episode we have 2 bosses that we need to worry about, and then hopefully we get that journey map thing up and running. But for today, that is actually going to be it, so I hope you guys enjoyed as always, and I will catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching!